late ex-president Umaru Yar'Adua'S son, 36-year-old Aminu, has been arrested for killing 4 people in Yola. If you're just coming across this channel and you're not a member, why don't you join by tapping on the subscription button and the red notification icon bell below? It will alert you whenever videos such as this start dropped. If you're a returning subscriber or you've been a member of this wonderful family, I say welcome again and God bless. On Thursday, a magistrate court in Yola remanded Mr. Yar'Adua in prison custody for crushing 4 people to death in an auto crash in Yola. The late president's son, a student of the American University of Nigeria, AUN, was charged to court for causing death by dangerous driving on June the 23rd this year. According to the police, first information report FIR tendered in the court by the prosecutor Zaka Musa, Mr. Yar'Adua had, while driving along Yola bypass on June 23rd, crushed 6 people as a result of over speeding. The court heard that 4 of the victims died and 2 were injured in the crash. Police records indicated that the victims were from Sabon Pegi, Yola South local government area. Those that died in that accident were identified as Aisha Umar, 30-year-old, Aisha Mamadu, 32-year-old, Suleiman Abubakar, 2-year-old, Jumaibai Abubakar, 30-year-old, while Rejoice Anu is 28-year-old, and Ajara Aliyu, 27-year-old, sustained injuries, according to the FIR. The prosecuting officer told the court that the relatives of the killed crash victims demanded for 15 million naira from the defendant as compensation. So I want to know if that is the total amount, but I think probably each of them want 15 million naira. But if it is 15 million naira for 5 people, I don't know how that is going to go. That's not good. I think that money will be for their burial and some other things. It's not just enough for anything. But the FIR was read to the defendant as prayed by the prosecutor. He denied. That is the point that I need to get into. He has denied committing the offense. He denied killing people. He denied overspeeding. He denied crashing them, describing the allegation as untrue. At that point, the prosecutor pleaded with the court to adjourn the matter to enable him to duplicate the case file and forward it to the Department of Public Prosecutions, DPP, for legal advice. The magistrate, Jumai Ibrahim, granted the prosecution request and adjourned the matter until August the 19th for further mention. She ordered that the ex-president's son be remanded in prison custody. His father, a former governor of Katsina between 1999 and 2007, became Nigerian president after his tenure as a governor. He died in office after a protracted illness that almost threw the country into political turmoil because his allies refused to reveal his incapacity to continue to govern. And of course, they tried to cover up the death of this man, Umaru Yar'Adua. Well, the bad part of all of this is the young man, well, not that young, but let's say young, 36-year-old, is denying killing any of these people, denied killing 5 people, denied injuring the rest. And the names of these people have been brought out. Unfortunately, most of our roads in Nigeria do not have CCTV so as to record and keep tab on all of these activities. So one will wonder what gave this young man, what gave him that boldness, the infantry, to deny that he killed them? What happened? I believe he must have had his own automobile. Or is he saying that they crashed on him and they died and he did not die? I think the necessary agency must have gone to assess the crash and all of that. And there is also something in Nigeria, when something like this happens, instead of the necessary agency coming there to take videos and pictures immediately to be able to check who is at fault. Most of the time, they often move. They move the automobile and every other thing. And with this, it is so easy for evidences to be tampered with. The law is the law. The late president's son was reckless. Probably he was on high on drugs or alcohol, or he feels he can do just anything. Don't forget that the short time the father spent, even as governor, the man already packaged his family. I mean, financially. Not to talk of that short time he spent as president, knowing that he has health issues. The children and everyone around him will make sure they quickly get what they need to get. But a lot of people believe that the Umaru Yar'Adua is the best president Nigeria ever had. How true that is, I don't know. Probably wasn't able to act as a result of his health issues. That is what it is. It's so sad. It's so sad. These people lost their lives, and this man is denying it. Is he denying it because he doesn't want to pay the 50 million naira? They're not even asking that. They're not even asking for him to be jailed. They are simply asking for 50 million naira, and I'm like, looking at this 50 million naira, it's so small for life. That money is just enough to bury and to take care of health. That's just it, to take care of the health issues that will arise. The rest of the people that were injured, that's just what it is. He has denied the death. He has denied it dead. So many comments here and there. People reacted to this. Someone said, God, you should have taken Buhari and give us Yar'Adua back instead of allowing Yar'Adua to die. Someone say 4 people at once probably is a soldier dealing with stubborn Boko Haram. Another one said, this man was one of the best. I mean, the father. But, well, accidents do happen. But denying the accident, I wouldn't know if the lawyer representing this Yar'Adua'S son advised him to deny this. I don't know. But how long can you deny this? I don't think this young man has that conscience to realize that he has murdered people due to his recklessness, and he should be accountable for this. We are talking about 4 people dead and many more injured, and they are simply asking for 50 million naira, which I believe there is a lot of that in his possession. Of course, there is a lot of that in his possession. He's unwilling to pay the 50 million naira. He wants to renegotiate, but he doesn't want to do that. I think he's looking at it this way. If I do not accept, probably they will renegotiate the amount. 50 million naira, that's chick feed. You cannot buy life. You cannot buy, imagine what these people might become in life. You cannot pay the family. It's just not possible. 15 million naira. Let us say each of them will probably go with 3 million. The family of those people will go with 3 million. How much is 3 million naira? That's it. How much is 3 million naira? What can 3 million naira do? They bury those people and probably take care of some few things here. 3 million naira. Well, this is happening in the northern part of Nigeria, where there is so much poverty, so much lack, and a lot of things are happening there. So probably 3 million naira they believe is enough. Life is already gone. What can we do?